You know I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you. Don't be the it's too late for me because I'm this old now. Don't be that girl. Please do not. Girl, grab your tea, your coffee, your coconut water, wine, whatever. Sit down and let's chat. Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Man, oh man, I don't even know where I want to begin. I really don't. I am working on my balance with motherhood, being a woman, just both of them. Both of them. It's different. Like the amount of patience that I have to have as a mom, out of this world. Out of this world. Let me tell you, I'm sitting here with my son. Babies love to do that cute thing where they be all up in your face, right? Like, give you kisses and kisses, and then he slapped it on me. He slapped it. He slapped the dog out of me. The dog out of me. Okay? Where does that even come from? Like, why? Why would you do me like that? And then it'd be like, you be trying to keep cool because that's your baby, but you know that look where you just be like, get out my face. Get out my face. Go. Go somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been having to find balance, y'all. I've been having to find it bad. So bad. And honestly, once I started finding some type of balance between me just being me and me being a mom, is when I feel like my patience started to get better. I've never been an impatient person like that, but a child will test. A child will test you, and it's not on purpose. So let's see. What have I been doing, y'all? One, I've been putting my mental health first. I have a therapist. I've had a therapist for so long in my life. And I swear, therapy is like, it's the best thing. I feel like everybody should do therapy, especially Black women, Like, we need to be in therapy, y'all. We have too much trauma and we don't want to pass that down to generations, okay? Like, we're not going to be the hurt people that hurt people. You feel me? And it can be very unintentional, but those cycles, those patterns, they continue to go on because you don't know. It's psychological. You might not be tapped in with what is causing you that pain that you're now causing your child. So therapy has been my number one go-to to finding balance because I can talk to my therapist about anything. Like, my therapist cool. He's super cool. He's super down to earth. I got a therapist that was my exact opposite for the most part. I wanted a therapist that wasn't Black, nor were they female. I got a Black man. I was just, trying different people, but me and him, we've been clicking and it's cool. But the reason I wanted to get somebody the complete opposite of me was because I wanted somebody that couldn't relate to my experience. I didn't want somebody like, oh, well, we grew up the same, or it's hard being Black in America, so they give their opinions based off of that bias that they have. I didn't want any of that. I wanted somebody with a clear set of eyes that also couldn't relate to what females go through, so I could get an unbiased opinion and just unbiased guidance. But honestly, just talking to someone has been so much help because throughout the pregnancy, prior to even being pregnant, prior to anything, therapy has just always been, has always been such like a relieving thing and very insightful. But especially during my pregnancy and during my labor, during my birth, I dealt with a lot with my child's father. I do have like videos of the situation. If you are here from my birth vlog, then you've seen it. Yeah, yeah. Like, it gives, do I want to have a kid again? I feel like my pregnancy, my labor, and my delivery I feel like that was all robbed from me. I feel like I didn't get to enjoy the experience because my child's father, like, kept me under stress and it wasn't a good situation. It wasn't good. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. But I do believe like birth and laboring and being pregnant, like it can be such a beautiful experience, but I just didn't get that. And since that was robbed from me to a certain degree, it really messed with me mentally. So having my therapist there was game changing because I would feel guilty for being pregnant. I would feel guilty for wishing that maybe I didn't have my son. I would have so many different emotions around that subject because of what I endured with this person. And, it is what it is. I would not take my son back for anything like that's my baby. Although he did just slap the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Out of me. But, that's my boo. My thing about it was like, dang, I'm gonna have to deal with this person for the rest of my life. Why? Be careful who you have kids with. That is some of the most valid valid advice you can get. Be careful who you have kids with. Think about how they grew up. Think about how they act. How do they react when they're mad? How do they react when they don't get their way? All that you have to take into account. You have to take into account. Even down to like genetics. Do they have addictive tendencies? Do they have aggressive tendencies? Those things matter. But mental health is number one on my list. Then I would say working out. I have gotten back into working out, you guys. And as a new mom, it is a little difficult sometimes because you're trying to figure out when am I going to have time to work out and take care of this kid and make sure I eat and make sure I wash my butt. Like, yeah, you're juggling a lot and keep the house clean. And if you got a husband or whatever and you do all the womanly duties and cook the meal and yeah, yeah, it's a juggling act for sure. But I had to prioritize getting in the gym and watching what I eat. What I put in my body and what I fuel my body with will really set the tone for my day, for my week, for how I feel in the workout. All of that really matters, you guys. And I can't lie to you. This food is getting more and more strange. This mystery meat out here, it's weird. It's unsettling. Even the fruits and the vegetables, I'm bothered that my fruits don't have seeds. I really am. And call it convenience. I call it robbing me of the nutrients. Okay. They say you got to eat 8 oranges to get the nutrients from one orange. You got to eat 8 oranges to get the nutrients that you're supposed to get from one orange? That don't sound right. That don't make sense. And they want to caveat it as convenience. Ain't nothing more inconvenient than not getting what my body actually needs to fuel itself. But whatever. So I've been making sure I get good fruits, get good veggies. I'm honestly kicking out the meat, but that's neither here nor there. I don't do dairy and I go to the gym. Now, I don't know how that looks for y'all. I don't know how it looks for y'all because everybody's situation is different. So don't kick yourself or beat yourself up because, oh, I can only get in the gym once or twice a week. Girl, it's a start. It's a start. I was in there I was going 3 times a week. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. 1 time a week is cool. And if you can, or if you want to, do at-home workouts. Some people it works for, some people it doesn't. I'm not a work at home girly or workout at home girly. Never been. I tried it. It was not working. But when I was going to that gym, one, that gave me the time and the separation I needed from my son. I can just freaking breathe. That's why I couldn't work out at home. My son would be on my ass, on me. White on rice, Bookie. White on rice. And it was like I could be downstairs. All I'm hearing is him. Mama, mama. and running around, and it wasn't giving me the peace of mind that I needed. So it got me a gym membership. I go to the gym. I work out for however long. My mom and my granny or my granny, they watch him. I was trying to do it during his nap so I wouldn't make it inconvenient for him or for them when he's all running around and all that. But at this point, I just said, whatever. Y'all gonna have to watch him. I need to go to the gym. Because that's literally I would say, the only time I get that separation. And it feels so good. It feels so good, and it is so necessary. And on to my next point, the balance between mom and being yourself is having that separation from your child. I know you love them. I love my bookie too. My little chic booty booty pooty too. Like, that's my babe. But he gets on my nerves sometimes. Point blank period. He gets on my nerves sometimes. Sometimes I'll be wanting to go ahead and cry it out. I just be wanting to cry it out sometimes. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what to do. What can I do at this point? I'm getting so tired and so stressed out because he keep my mind and jumping on me and smacking me. I need some time. And whatever that looks like for you, take that time. Sometimes it's going on a walk. Shoot, and if you want to, you can still do that with your baby. I do that with him. That's what I do to get him to go to sleep. I take him on a walk. But you could do that with your baby, or you could do it on your own and still get some exercise. Go on a walk. Shoot, go on a drive. Go make grocery store runs. Go return stuff that you needed to return to Amazon. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Go get a massage. You know, the typical 1-2s. But when it comes to like everyday life and you just really need that separation and you got the help, go take a ride, boo. Go just take a drive. Go do something that you needed to do. But leave the kids at home. Period. Y'all, I've been having to write too. I've always been a person to like do some journaling and stuff, but I've been really having to journal because those thoughts be peaking up and I get drained. I feel drained. I'm not getting the sleep that I need. Oh, that I want. I probably need it, but that I really want. I'm not getting that sleep. I haven't slept through the night since my son was born. He's 18 months. I have not had a full night's rest. It's been waking up every 1 to 3 hours. And it's more like 1 to 2. But yeah. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Like, being a mom is exhausting, but I've had to write in my journal, talking about things, just getting it out. Because along with having a therapist, writing your feelings down, I don't know. I feel like it just helps release some things that sometimes you might forget to talk to your therapist about, or sometimes you might be uncomfortable to talk to them about. Just jotting these things down, doing gratitude journals, they help immensely. Honestly, when it comes to my spirituality, that's what's been helping me shape the way I look and deal with things when it comes to being a parent and when it comes to just finding who I am or relearning myself or learning my new self. Getting into my spirituality has helped me do that because honestly, when I had him, even when I was pregnant, I started to not practice as much as I used to when I was pregnant because I was tired, because I was stressed out, because it was just so much. And when I had my son, then now I'm just taking care of my son. Getting back into my spiritual practices helped ground me. It really has. And it may not be the fastest process, y'all. You might not be reading a full page in your Bible or doing a 20-minute meditation or picking your cards, picking from 2 decks in your tarot cards. It might not be that. It might be you pick one card from one deck. You read one verse. You do a 5-minute meditation. You have to start small. You have to start small because trying to reach these huge goals, like, oh, well, I used to do that before, it will have you discouraged because life isn't what it was before. It's different. And it's okay. It's okay, girl. Like, allow your life to change. Allow the seasons of your being to go through them. This is metamorphosis, honey. This is metamorphosis. You're not meant to be the same person. You're not meant to do the things the same way that you used to do. If you want to be better, you have to change things up. You have to change things up. Like, you're going to continue coaching yourself through life because life is never going to be done until you're dead. You always got to coach yourself through stuff. My thing is, no matter where you're at in life, there's always room for growth and for change. Accept it as it is and go with the flow, Bookie. Go with the flow. The only thing that hurts more is trying to resist it because here you are going in a circle of feeling like you're losing your mind because nothing's changing. Everything's the same, but you're not willing to make any changes to make anything change. You feel me? Like, yeah. Maybe it's common sense, but maybe it's just not easy to do. And that's okay. That's okay. You can do it though. One of the last things that's helped me with finding balance between motherhood and just being myself is self-care. Self-care. Get your wax. Shave your legs. Do them things. Get your nails done if that's what you like to do. Get your hair done if that's what you like to do. Take care of yourself. Do not let yourself go. Do not. Please don't. You don't want to be looking like this guy. Like this Muppet right here. You don't want to look like him. No. No, you don't have to let yourself go. You don't have to look crazy. You don't have to not take care of yourself because you're taking care of somebody else. If you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to be able to take care of somebody else if your cup is not full? You got to fill up your own cup, y'all. You have to. And know your baby is your priority, as is mine. You know how it goes. But you can't run off of E. You can't. That's why I say separation is very important. I really feel like that. You need that separation, but you have to take care of yourself. Doing things that you like to do. I mean, go paint. Go draw. Go make music. Go write poetry. Go do some pottery. Still experience life. Go take a pole dancing class, boo. Do things that you've always wanted to do and that's called to you and that you're passionate about. Don't let those things fall behind because now you're a mom. Like, I hate seeing so many women let their passions go, let their dreams go because, oh, well, I got a baby now. I got to take care of my baby. But what about you? What about you? You just gonna let the time go by and, oh, well, they're grown now. Now I can do what I want to do. But now you just might not have the motivation to do that because, oh, I waited so many years. It's too late. You know I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you. Don't be the it's too late for me because I'm this old now. Don't be that girl. Please do not. Please do not. You know, there's so many people out here that still don't even know what they want to do with their life and they 70 years old. Metamorphosis, baby. It's seasons to this. You feel me? It's seasons to this. You know, like, you got to take change, accept change, embrace change, love it, and go with it. Do not resist change, or you will be at the same spot, feeling miserable, feeling stuck, not knowing what to do with yourself. Accept everything, go with the flow, and love every moment of it. You can be a mom, and you can have that business that you want. Wouldn't being a mom to your child make you want to go hard for that business so you can spend more time with them? So you don't have to swap out your time for money, for pennies on the dollar when these corporations are eating. They're eating off our backs, man. We are the plate. Like, that's crazy. Go hard for your child. And this is like, I'm really talking to myself right now. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a trader, and I kind of just took a step back because when you're doing funded challenges, you want to get the money, you want to pass your challenge and start making money. I have been procrastinating because I don't want to lose my challenge. And it's just like, but I have to pay monthly for the funded challenge. So I'm wasting money anyway. So why not just do the challenge? And if you lose the money, you lose the money. If you win it, you win it, and you finally can get payouts. What am I waiting on? Don't allow yourself to continue to procrastinate and not get what you need to get done because of fear, because of worry about being too old, feeling like you done missed your time. Like, no, there's always time. You just got to take the initiative to do it, to go out there and get it. Just because you are a mom does not stop anything. It should just make you go harder. It should just make you go harder. And I know there's single moms out here that they do not have the help. And I commend you because you are doing it all. You're tired. Sometimes you do break down. You do cry. Because even then, it's hard for you to get that separation. And you do it. And I see you. We see you. Don't let your dreams fall by the wayside. If you can handle this, you can handle anything. The Most High ain't going to put you in a situation that you can't handle. And although it sounds cliche, it is so real because didn't you make it out the battle that you were in before? I'm telling you. Get back into y'all spirituality. Tap back in because that will carry you far. It really will. But that's all I got to say in this video, y'all. Hope y'all drank y'all tea while it was hot, boo. I'll be seeing y'all in my next one. Peace, love, and light. I'm out.